Hello everyone and welcome back to some Trading Card Shop Simulator. This is Yeroc. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell. Also, don't forget to leave comments down below. Now today, we're got the store running. We're going to open up some packs. We're just going to open up some basic cards. The basic set today. We'll open up all 4 sets. So we're just going to run through that. Getting back on our regular plan here. We're going to open our cards, 4 boxes of cards every day, and then we will increase what we can as far as adding new items to the store. I'm glad y'all are here today, and I'm glad to be back where I can actually talk again and be able to spend time with y'all doing these videos. There's a $116 card. Love to see that. But getting back in a semi-regular routine. Not going to be putting out as many videos as I was, but we're going to try to keep it going. Lots of new games that I've added to the channel in the past week, and but we're still going to keep some of our old ones going too. We have quite a few different games. Try to get keep as many going, but try to get some of these new games out. I've kind of gone over, but I will be going back to some of the more popular ones like Storage Hunter and Corner Kitchen, things like that. We will be getting back into those this week. I just like I said last week, I was kind of limited. My voice was still a little bit raw, but it is feeling much better now. So we will try to at least get 3 videos out every day, and if I can, I will do 4. But we'll get at least 3 every day. And this is one of my favorite games, so I will continue to put this one out on the channel until we have unlocked everything in the store, have the store completely expanded, and get it set up the way that I would set up a card shop in real life. So, and hopefully, they will keep adding stuff to the game, and it'll keep me playing it. Because as long as they keep adding things to the game, once we get to that point of unlocking everything, it will give me a reason to keep playing. And I do plan on trying to get as many of the cards collected as we can. That is why we open some of each pack instead of just opening one kind. I mean, I could make a lot more money just by opening the legendary packs, but I couldn't collect the cards that I don't have if we do that. So, other than through trades, and there was a new card for us. And I don't really, I don't want to turn trades on until we're making like just a lot of money every day, because the things are getting more and more expensive to purchase. It's just a matter of making money to get there. We still have a lot more expansions to do, and we'll look at that here in a little while when we pay our bills, which will be after we open up these packs here, because after we open these, we need to go check our stinky spray. Make sure it's not empty. We don't want people coming in here stinking. But we are going to keep, there's a $57 card and a $10 and a $20 card. Love those packs. That was a new card for us. I'm surprised. So a couple of new cards today already. Off of the... If you hear racket in the background, my cats are wrestling. It's hilarious. But they have this tower that they play on, sleep on, and wrestle on, and one of them is always playing King of the Hill, even though they're both females. I guess they're playing Queen of the Hill. Whoever gets on the top one first is like the queen for the moment. It's hilarious. They really fight to get up on that top level and wrestle each other. But alright, let's go check our stinky spray. Alright, so only needed 1. Let's check our cards out. Alright, we're just gonna go down here and we're gonna put out 8 cards. just to have a few more out till the end of the day. How that box got there. Alright, let's open up some more packs. Alright, $15 there. Alright, we'll do these, then we'll go turn on our lights, check our sneaky spray again, put out 8 more cards, and then pay our bills, and also look and see what our next expansion is going to be. I do want to start expanding the store because I have plans for making it different now that we have all the cards unlocked. So I do want to start expanding the store more. We will look at that here in just a minute. Let me get through opening these. Alright, first things first, let's go do our stinky spray. I think we have one left in this box, and we don't need it, so that's good. Alright, we're going to put out 8 cards. So right here, we'll just... Alright, that will keep us going there. Alright, let's go ahead and pay our bills. And then we are going to look into Reno. Alright, so our next expansion is going to be 10,800. And they go all the way up to 26,000. So we got a long way to go there. And then Shop Lot B, same thing, they go up to 35,000. We can get another upgrade for the storage room, which we may do because we're going to start needing more shelves soon. But we're not going to do it yet. Let's look at our products here. Our next product is going to be these. So we have a 5,000, a 5,000, and an 8,000. And then on the other things, I think the figurine is 5,000. Our next ones, yeah. Accessories are going to be, the album's 10,000. We're a ways off from that. These are all 5,000. These 3 playmats, and then also our magazines, I think, are at 6,000. So, yeah, a lot of money to upgrade. And of course, we still have some of the packs to unlock, like bigger boxes and things like that, but they are very expensive as well. 8 and 10,000, 6,000, 5,000. So we do have a few of those to unlock still. But anyway, let's go ahead and open up our... Oh, we forgot to cut our lights on. Let's do that real quick. And let's open up our last packs for the day. And we may try to order. If we make enough money, if we break 11,000, we'll get a new product in. Probably the magazines. I really want to get magazines. We'll say if we get $11,000, we'll buy the next magazine, because that should leave us enough money to purchase what we need to restock and purchase those new magazines as well, and a rack for those. I really want that, so that's what we're going to work toward. Looks like we're going to hit 11,000 pretty assuredly, so we will probably go ahead and do that. All right, there's a $130 card for us. Yeah, we will go ahead and get that rack in for those magazines, and also get those magazines in before we reorder. We just need to make $192. Well, we are at 11,000, so we will definitely be doing that. Alright, last packs. Another $119 card. All right, let's go ahead and get some cards put out here. Let's check out our people here. Alright, $5. Alright, let's go ahead and get us a rack in. So purchase that. And let's go to accessories. we're going to buy the next magazine, which is this one here. And we're going to go ahead and get 3 of those. Alright, let's go ahead and get that in. Now we're going to eventually have to move these, but for now we're just going to put this rack down right across from these. Now we will, once we can expand the store. Alright, we need to make a home for this. This is magazines, so we'll go here. And then we need to put these out. Alright. And then we need to price these. So market 10 round, and there we go. Alright, so we got those in. Let's go ahead and order what we need. Alright, we need albums, so accessories. We need our first album here. We get 2 of those. We need black dye. Alright, looks like it. Alright, cards. We need rare boxes and legendary boxes and legendary destiny packs. So we need rare boxes, legendary boxes, and then we need legendary destiny packs. Alright, and then we're good there. Alright, let's go ahead and look at this stuff. All looks good. Alright, everything looks good there. We need the not that one, but this one. And then let's see. Alright, we need pig, shark, star, and crab. So pig, shark. So 2 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these. Get 2 of those. And then we need 1 of the kitsune. Alright, so that is going to be, leaves us with a little bit of money. Let's go ahead and get started on the next day. We'll be opening our Destiny packs today. Now, at the end of this day, we're going to have to restock our cards as well for the next episode. So we probably won't be opening or unlocking anything else. All right, let's go ahead and get going here. There's the $16 card. Now, if time does permit me this week, and I can't say whether it does or not, I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm still trying to push out as many recordings as possible, but if time permits, between now and the next episode, I will try to run a few days just to earn us some money, so we're not just constantly stuck here. Waiting on, unlocking things. I want to get as many things unlocked as possible. Because to me, the most fun part about this game is opening packs. And, I will continue to do that off camera. But whenever I'm doing it. But I don't open as many packs. I just kind of run through. I'm always opening packs when I'm not opening as many. Like, I will open like maybe 2 boxes when I'm doing a day off camera. Because I'll just kind of open a couple boxes and sit back and let the store run just to make money. But we will go ahead and get packs get packs 2 open for the next episode. Usually what I do, there's a $31 card. Usually what I do, and that was a new one, is just I buy a box, open it, and then buy another box and open it just during the course of the day, and then I just put out whatever cards I can. It helps me kind of cycle through some of the lower priced cards that are just sitting in our book that we have a lot of, and that's what we're trying to do is get through. As the more cards we sell, the more money we're making back on the packs we opened. And if I'm spending less money buying packs, then I'm making more money off of the cards that we already have. I could probably run for a while without having to open any boxes, but to me it's the most exciting part about this game, and I'm sure y'all want to see me opening packs, because that's kind of the the hope for that ghost card, or that $1,200-$1,500 card, that $5,000 card. Those are the exciting parts. I mean, it's what's exciting in real life about opening packs, and it's also what's exciting about this game. So we're gonna keep opening packs every episode. There probably will be an episode at some point to where we do like a small opening and redesigning of the shop. That will be after we expand a few times. I'm not going to move anything in the shop until we get our expansions, at least the next row of expansions done. I'm not going to move anything. Alright, let's go check our stinky spray. Got one in this box, and that one needs one, and this box is empty. So let's grab our other stinky spray box. Alright, we'll put out 8 Destiny cards. So let's do that. Switch this to Destiny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Let's open in some more packs. Just now at the point to where we can pay our bills, and so we're not gonna have just a lot of money to spend at the end of this day, so it's probably just gonna be restocking and buying our cards for next episode. Like I said, I'm gonna do my best to at least play a few days off camera. I'm not gonna buy anything like as far as I'm not going to buy any new products or anything like that. We're just going to, let's go ahead and pay that. Just going to run through some days just to earn some extra cash. Depending on how many days I play, I may expand the store once. If I run enough days, I'll be able to do that. And that's kind of what I want to do, is I want to go ahead and get the next 4 expansions opened, so we can redesign the store a little bit. I have a plan for that, but it's going to take some time, and I need more room. So we're gonna work on that, trying to earn some extra money. Now that we've unlocked all the cards, now it's just unlock different items. We have a few more Ultra Pro to unlock, which now that we have that next magazine out, I think we are gonna try to finish up the Ultra Pro. I'm gonna actually make a section for Ultra Pro at some point where it's just Ultra Pro stuff. But like I said, I need to expand the store at least 4 more times before we can do that. So we'll just have to see how that works. Because I want to move some stuff around, but I don't have the room to do it right now. But we will get there. Like I said, we're in the process of getting to that point. Now we have, like I said, we got to rebuy our cards for the next episode, and then we also have to restock our other items. So we're not gonna have much money left. And that's kind of how it goes. Spending $6,000 and $7,000 to unlock things, it goes quick. So, but we are gonna do it. We are gonna expand. Like I said, I'm gonna do my very best to play a few days off camera to get us to the next episode, which will probably be on Thursday. Two $60 cards in one pack. That's nice. Because I would really like to get the store expanded so we can kind of, sit back one day and relax, chill, and kind of redesign the store like I have it in my head, like I want to do. But like I said, I need the next few expansions to do that, so I have the room to do what I want to do. Let's get this set of packs open. We'll go turn on our lights, check our stinky spray again, and then we'll open our last few packs and put out some cards, and then we'll do our bulk boxes at the end. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Let's get our stinky spray out. Let's see, bam, and boom. Not yet. Okay, do that at the end of the day. Quite a few good cards here. Well, I say good cards to sell. I consider anything over $10 a good thing. But I sell everything over $5. So it'll be nice to work through some of those lower value cards. And so that's what I'll kind of do when I'm playing off camera. Is I will just I'll probably open like 2 boxes of cards each day that I play, and then just kind of work down on our cards, putting some of the lower value ones out just to get them out of here. They're not making us any money in our book. I could put more tables in, but and I will at some point, just not worth it at this point. So all right, let's go ahead and put out what we got here. All right. Now, somebody commented that I should hire the cheapest guy to do prices. I do have him. He does do that. The only time I really price the cards is at the end of the day if he didn't get to them. And that's just because I would rather them be priced when the next day opens. But yeah, I do have that guy running around pricing stuff. He's just really slow, and he's never going to get to all of it in one day. So unless I play like 4 or 5 days back to back, he will not get through everything before prices change and stuff like that. But I do have the guy doing the pricing. He's just very slow and inefficient at it. Eventually, I do want to hire the rest of the employees as well, because I'd like to have two people doing pricing and then everybody else restocking. But that will come not in the too far future. I want to get the store expanded first, because our rent is going to go up when we expand, and I want to have that out of the way. All right, do we have one more card we can throw out somewhere? No, we don't. All right, let's go ahead and price these. Alright, let's go ahead and do our bundles. Alright, so we need one basic bundle, so let's go to base. We need one of those. Just doesn't matter. Alright, and then let's see if we can get a up to $2. Let's see if we can get a yellow box. And then we'll just increase this up to 5 and get what we can get. Wow, 2 red boxes. I was expecting a pink, but I'll take the red boxes. Alright, now we'll go to Destiny, and we'll do the same thing. Get these down to $1, or a little below $1. There we go. We need a few of these. Alright, so yeah, we need 3, 4, 5 more. If we can get 5. Don't know if we will or not, but we'll do it until it stops. And we'll do the same thing, go up to it from $1 to $2. Try to get a yellow box, and then we'll max it out. Alright, so let's go to $1 here, $2 here. We'll get a yellow box. Nope, I put that in the wrong place. Alright, and then we will just bump this up to 5, get what we get. Alright. And we got a pink. And that will do that. Alright, now let's go ahead and order our cards. So we need one of everything. Should be 8. Let's purchase those, get those put away. Now, one thing that would be pretty cool is if you could just stack the cards, the packs in that weren't the same. Since these are personal shelves, I don't think there should be a limit to what you put on them. Like, because sometimes I would like to just, put a 64 count box of everything on the shelves, which which you can do, but it would be nice to be able to just kind of stack the cards all full and have them on less shelves so you could stack more in there. At some point, I will probably, while I'm off camera doing whatever I can do, I will probably just kind of pack out these shelves. Um, buy a few boxes here and there, just to pack out the shelves. Now, that means, it will be harder for us to do, and by packing out the shelves, I mean, what I would like to do is fill up this bottom and these 5 shelves as well as the ones that we normally do for our episode, just to start stockpiling extra. And I may do that. We may do that today, actually. All right, let's start with our figurines. All right, we need the bats and sharks again, and Toon Z. So let's go to figurines. We need these bats here. Let's get 2 of those. We'll get 2 more sharks and 2 more Toon Z. Alright, and then playmats, we are good. Let's see if we can figure out which one this is. Alright, that is... I can't tell which one it is. I'm going to say it's that one. So let's go to accessories. Yeah, it's this one. We'll buy that. Alright, and then magazines, we need the black one. This one. Alright, and Ultra Pro and games all look good. Alright, let's go over to our cards. We need regular cards. That looks like it. So let's get one of those, and we're going to get 2 more Destiny Legendary because they're really low. And then we need white and black die, and we need albums and green sleeves. So, one of these, one of these, one of these, 2 of those, and albums, 2 of those. Alright, let's purchase. Alright, now we'll double check our shelves, see. We ordered that, so that'll be, alright, so we ordered extra of those. No, that was Destiny. Alright, so rare. Yeah, alright, so rare and legendary. Let's check what we have. We have 32 and 29. We'll go ahead and order one of each of those. And legendary. And we will let our guys put all that stuff up next time. I do appreciate y'all being with me here today. This is Yeroc. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and also don't forget to leave comments down below. All that stuff for you is free and it helps me and the channel grow, and I do appreciate all the support that you've given me so far. You guys rock. I love you guys. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.